Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of the EcoStruxure Architecture Builder. I'm your host, Leandro Mada, and in this video what we're going to see is how we can create our architecture for the Modicon M340 or Modicon M580. Okay, so let's go to the presentation. So I believe I should move myself here. Okay, so in the EcoStruxure Architecture Builder will allow us to create our architecture using the pack or ePack. By pack, I mean the M340, and ePack, the Ethernet pack for the Modicon M580 and all the different varieties, the M580 standalone, the M580 host and buy, the M580 safety, and all those combinations we have possibility to add it in our architecture. Okay, and then on that architecture for using the M580 and M340 family range, we can add the X80, we can add the Modicon HIO, and then we should be able to access different Schneider Electric devices to create our whole solution. After that, we have the possibility to create the bill of material, okay? And something in the middle, in case you have the license, is the performance. How good is your system for availability and also for in terms of communication with the devices. So, next slide. There we go. So what we need to do, we have two different steps. If you already had a project already done on Control Expert, you can export the project at setEF, and that setEF will be imported in your system, so you don't need to start from scratch. But in case you don't have any project already done, then you just, once you created the project, go to here, ECE, that basically is EcoStruxure Control Expert, area definition. The control unit will be the pack or ePack that you need to select. So select, new, and you should be able to see this control unit in the top right corner. Then on the top right corner, you should be able to right click on the unit and define the possibility to change the name to something more common. Then on that, you have like a 6 step in order to make the selection. So first you need to select the controller, the CPU, then the type of I/O that you want to use, what type of digital input, digital output, or analog I/O you want to use in the project, then everything related to the communication, and then the configuration of the rack, if you want to have like a feature expansion or reserves on the I/Os, you specify that, and finally the configuration, how many channels or I/Os you want based on the configuration on the parts 2 and 3. Okay, so the first thing is to select the controller. So let's have a look on the software itself. So we'll just delete this. Yeah, we're going to create a new project, new project, M340. Okay, so here, create new control unit from scratch, M340. On the top part, you have the possibility to define if it's quoted or not. You can see here it has other references. Here you also have the possibility to filter through the protocol. So let me just move myself to this part. You can start using from another project. So here, import a control unit. It will ask you to drag and drop a setIF file. So for example, I'm going to use this one, model TCP Ethernet. Okay, so you just need to press these ones over here on the button, or just go to I/O selection to just define which is the type of I/O that you want to use. Here you have some definition. For example, this one you just need to use the STB. This one is not compatible. This one STBs. So you're going to use digital input 24 volts, digital output 24 volts, non-isolated I/Os. Then you just export communication models. Here you can see there are a few that is not compatible with this unit. Not compatible. Even if you select, it's not compatible. So I'm going to use the I/O scanning. Then you just go to rack configuration, select the power supply, redundant power supply, yes or no, in my case, no. going to use this one here for extended rack or no. So if you use extended rack no, if you make a rock selection of the AEOs, it will generate an error. So let's have a look. Let's select this one for Ethernet. Usually if you use the M340, there's no need to use the Ethernet because there's no use. But this just to show you. I'm going to continue. Filter expansion, 0, IO configuration. This is where we start. So here are the different kind of cards that you can use. So if you move over the mouse, you're able to see the card. So for example, if I want to use this one, and I'm going to use 160 channels, it means that I'm going to have 10 of these. So if I try to generate this solution, there is an error because there is no space for that. Okay, so if I use 16, it's going to be just one channel and it will generate the things without any error. You can see here it changed the color. Let me go back here. So here, if you select over here, you can rename this. So this is going to be my M340. Oof. My M340. Generate, and it changed this one. Here you can say main M340. Generate, and it will generate that part. Here I'm going to add this, the knock, which I think is much better than the NOE. So this one, add it and generate. So it will generate the architecture for me. Okay, so you generate this, you just need to select the amount of channels that basically will be one input or one output. I just need to define that. So if you generate this, it will create the visual part on the topology. Here you should be able to find this. Okay. Here you should be able to see that there are some indications. On this one is because I'm trying to create a ring topology. We're using just one port. So here, just define like a flat network. Okay, it will tell you there is no more available Ethernet ports, which is totally fine. Okay, agree. So you should be able to find some warnings elements here. This part is all the catalog of Schneider, and I'm going to put in this part just going to focus on this view after the creation. Here you should be able to find that it has some indications, meaning that something is missing. It is missing the accessories. Okay, so you have the possibility to go here, edit accessories, or go over here, the accessories. Select, for example, the digital I/O, refine accessories, select this one, and find the compatible one with this. Okay. So, for example, I want to use this. Just drag over here, apply, and then if you go to the topology manager again, there is no warnings at all. So let's go back to the presentation. I don't want to spoil anything at all, which I believe I did. So after the creation, just go to accessories or topology manager to do all the different accessories. The accessories view and the topology view, where you can add different things. So just need to select the things that you want to modify, refine, and add things. So in this part, we have a just quick exercise that if you take a look here on the rack, you should be able to see that you can see the ports, but we have a possibility to have some kind of covers. So let's try add the covers there. And I believe that will finish this part of the creation of the Modicon M340. So, for example, let's go here, accessories, select the backplane. You can select everything, refine accessories. Okay, should be able to see the whole list. If I select this one, should be able to find, for example, here the protected covers one. If you want, for example, terminal 13, yes, you have expander module. You have the other expanded kit for 2 racks configuration. You can add it here. For this case, I don't have any expansion. So apply, and you go back here to the topology view to see that I have the cover. Now, if you select with click, protect the covers, remove, and that's it. There is no longer. So edit accessories, and here are the protected covers. Here is the backplane. Apply, and there we go. Okay, easy. This is just to show you how to get started with the Modicon M340. It's important to define if you want an expansion over here. It just add HIO. So here, for example, it will add this one 16, so 32. So we add 2, 32, yeah, 8. Generate. You can see it's added here. You can add it here to the knock. And here it's missing all the different terminals. Everything is missing here. So edit accessories, and here you have all the terminals for you to add on this topology. But it's also possible. And here we just need to change again here the flat. Okay, so edit accessories. So you can see it's just missing the accessories in this case. But it's very straightforward on the creation of this. You just need to be aware on the control. You just need to follow these steps from the selection, the type of IO that you want to use, the type of communication, the rack type. If you want to have a bigger rack with X80, you just probably use an extended rack, okay, to extend the rack. Then a reserve, you can do it. And then for IO configuration here to define the amount of IOs. Just very straightforward on this one. On the next step, what we're going to do is to do another one for the M480, just to show you that, for example, change here, there are some limitation of communication part on the M480. It isn't. And then I'm going to show you how to work with the catalog and how to add the things. So this is the getting started to create a project, generate a project, a solution using the Modicon M340 in EcoStruxure Architecture Builder. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I see you on the next one.